Good morning, Gators. This is Mr. Sargent coming to you live from the Gators News Desk. Man, what a month it's been, okay? Since we left before spring break, okay, a lot has gone on around the world. What we're going to do today, we're going to introduce 5 field day stations for grades kindergarten through 2nd grade and 5 for grades 3 through 5. Since we didn't have field day this year, we're going to try and do something fun that you can do at your house. You can either do it inside or outside. So, in just a second, we're going to show you 5 games for K through 2 and 5 games for 3 through 5. You could do all 10 games if you want to, just like we were doing stations just outside of field day, okay? Mr. Sargent, Mr. Haynes, and my trusty helpers tried to film some good stations for you that you could try and do at home in the comfort of your own house since we can't be here at school, all right? We will post the games with the instructions in just a little bit, and hope you have fun doing them. Good afternoon, Gators! Mr. Sargent here. We are here live at the Gator Dome. Okay, nobody else is here at the school, unfortunately. What we're going to try and do, we're going to try and do something special for you guys. Since we did not have field day this year, we're going to try and do a remote field day. Okay, we're going to try and film 10 stations for you. 5 for grades K through 2 and 5 for grades 3 through 5. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to videotape the games, and then we'll have something written up so you can try and follow along. If you don't have all the equipment that we have here at school, you can just try and use whatever you have at home. If you have some pillows, if you have some chairs, like when you make a fort. If you don't have a lot of sports equipment, you can use some socks and stuff like that. We're trying to make the games relatively simple, but then hopefully try and be fun. Okay, the first station we're going to do is a K42 station, and we're going to call it Oscar's Trash Can. Okay, but to describe the station better, you need to get into character. So we'll be right back. All right, it's been an awfully long month here at home. Okay, what we've been doing, trying to work out, trying to stay healthy. Okay, what we're trying to do here for these virtual field day stations is have some fun and be silly. Okay, so the first game we're going to play is called Oscar's Trash Can. Okay, for all you parents at home, you might recognize this is Mr. Sargent still, but sometimes you can call him Mr. Simmons. Okay, so I'm going to have my assistants come on out here. I'm going to have one person. If you have 2 people at home, one person can go in the trash can first. Okay. Up at school here, we're lucky enough to have these mats. This is our big trash can. What you can do if you don't have these mats at home, okay, you can build some pillows up. You can have a trash can. You can either have one person get inside, put a blanket with a hole at the top. And what you're going to try and do is put all kinds of pieces of equipment on the ground. You can have socks, you can have shirts. Oscar likes all kinds of trash. Okay, so on the count of 3, what we're going to do, we're going to try to throw all kinds of trash inside the trash can, and Oscar's going to try and clean his trash can out. Okay? There we go. 1, 2, 3. So after about 2 minutes, okay, you're going to have the person who's inside the trash can come on out. You're going to have the other person who's on the outside take turns. So we'll have this person come on out. Another Oscar's going to go on in. Close up the trash can and ready to go. What you can try and do, you can try and make it a competition if you want to. You can try and stop the music, or else you can stop the timer, and you can see which person has the least amount of trash inside the trash can. Okay? So that's station number 1, Oscar's Trash Can. Move on to station number 2. All right, Gators, welcome back. This is station number 2. This is called a dress-up relay. Okay, what you're going to do, you're going to find about 5 pieces of equipment that you're going to be able to put on quickly and then take off quickly. Okay, what you can do it 2 ways. You can either have a team, so the first person in line is going to put on all 5 pieces of equipment, go down around the finish line, come back and then take the equipment off, and then hand it to the next person in line. Or if you have enough pieces of equipment and you want to make it a race, you can have 5 pieces of equipment for each person, which which we're going to try and do here. They can both try and put it on, run down around the cone, come back, and then they'll take the equipment off. So the next person in line would go after that. Okay? So, this is station number 2, dress-up relay. You can use old Halloween costumes, you can use swim goggles, you can use flippers, we've got inflatables, we've got floaties, we've got all kinds of stuff to try and dress up in. Okay? Alright, here we go. Station number 2, dress-up relay. On the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. We've got an Avengers shirt. We've got an Avengers mask. We've got a floaty. We've got a fishing pole. I'm going to make the older one go twice. You're going to take it all the way off, and then put it all back on. Come on, Hulk. Come on, Hulk. Hurry, Hulk. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Go, go. Round the cone and back. Then take it off. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Take it all the way off. And then whenever you're all getting undressed, you can sit down or else stop the timer, okay? So that was dress-up relay. Using old Halloween costumes or anything that you got laying around the house that you think might be fun to dress up in, all right? Coach Simmons out. We'll see you at station 3. Good afternoon, Gators! It's Mr. Sargent here again. This is station number 3, okay? For this station, you're not going to need any equipment. All you need is at least one other person to be behind you, okay? This game's called Follow the Leader. This is an activity for grades K through 2. And I've got 2 people who are going to be following behind me because I'm going to be the leader first because, let's face it, I'm the best. So, what we're going to do, you're going to have about 30 seconds to a minute to try and make them look silly, okay? They're going to follow and do whatever you do. You can do locomotive movements, you can do dance moves, you can do animal walks. Move it around for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then you're going to have a chance to switch so the other person gets to be the leader in front and make other people look silly, okay? So, let's get started here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Then, if I go for about 30 seconds, you're going to give the second person in line a chance to be the leader, all right? So we've got number 2 right here, then I go back to the end. All right, ready, hit it. Okay, then you take a break, and we got the third person in line to be up in front. Let's see how she does. Ready, set, 1, 3, 2, 1, go! So you go for about 30 seconds to a minute, and then you take a break, and then you'll switch, okay? All right, we'll see you back here at station number 4. Peace! All right, Gators, welcome back. It is time for station number 4, okay? This is our 4th game for kindergarten through 2nd grade, and we're going to do an inside activity, and you only need a couple pieces of equipment for this game, okay? I've got my assistants here, and they've got the only equipment you really need, okay? You can use some kitchen chairs, you can use some pillows for our game called The Floor is Lava. What we're going to do today, we're going to start in the dining room, and we're going to go through the kitchen, into the family room, through the kitchen again, and over to the playroom, trying to not touch the floor because the floor is lava. And you're going to try and finish the challenge in under 5 minutes. We're going to set a timer for 5 minutes. These guys go ahead and head back to the starting line. We'll get our music ready, and they'll set a timer for 5 minutes, okay? Here we go.
I got it.
And begin. These guys have to go all the way across without touching the floor because the floor is lava. If you touch the floor, you got to start over. And you got to work as a team, and remember, don't leave the equipment behind. Careful. One thing, be careful, do not try and throw the equipment so you don't break anything in your house. Don't go too fast so you leave the rest of your team behind either. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes. They're doing good. Working together as a team. Not too fast. Nobody falls in. If anybody falls in, your whole team's got to start over. Whoa!
Go.
Not too far apart. You got to make sure your whole team can make it.
Can you get
Go
it?
right there. So the pillow. Not too far. No, that way. Don't fall in. Okay, you can't. You can have more than one person standing on a pillow at a time. 3 minutes. 3 minutes left. All right, we're going to get through the kitchen and going into the playroom to try and make it to the end. 2.5 minutes left. 2.5 minutes. Plenty of time. Don't go too far ahead. Help each other out. $145 left. $145. Almost there. Take all the equipment all the way inside with you. All right, they made it with 1:15 to spare. All right, so the biggest thing you want to make sure you do is be careful. Don't break anything in your house. All you need is about 4 pillows, some chairs. You can use your couches, whatever you do. Don't touch the floor because the floor is lava. We'll see you back here for station number 5. All right, Gators, here we go. This is station number 5 for kindergarten through 2nd grade. The station we have coming up is called Shopping Spree. Okay, what you're going to do, you're going to start at the starting line. If you have more than one person in line, they're going to get in line at the grocery store. You're going to run down to your pantry or wherever you have the food at. You can take stuff out of the refrigerator. You're going to set a timer. Okay, you're going to get 2 minutes. Okay, we set a timer for 2 minutes to try and run down and then come bring the groceries back to see how many groceries that you can get in 2 minutes. Okay, if you want to make the time a little bit longer, you can do that as well. Okay, my assistants are all safe, so that when you go out to the grocery store, they got their masks on, they got their gloves on. Make sure they stay safe. Okay, on the count of 3, First shopper's gonna go. You're gonna go for 2 minutes. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3, go! Take one thing, put it in the shopping cart. Okay, go on back. Good job, go, keep going, keep going. Good job, good job. Alright, if you don't have a shopping cart like we do right here, you can use a bag, any kind of bag. Put it in the bag, head on back. Alright, first person in line, go! Put it down, go! Okay, come on, come on, come on! Take one thing and go! Put it in the shopping cart! One minute left, 1 minute! Alright, don't drop the baby, don't drop the baby! Good job, good job, good job. Keep going, keep going. Whoa! Okay, guess first to go. Alright. Got some pretzels, some good snack food. Move now, go! Hurry, hurry, hurry! No window shopping. Good job, good job. Oh, it's taco night. It's Taco Tuesday! $20 seconds. Alright, so we some Cliff Bars. Alright, one more time. Get one more person in. Alright, shopper, come on, girl. Alright. Alright, gang. So that's our shopping spree game. That's our station number 5 for kindergarten through 2nd grade. Shopping spree. If you don't have a shopping cart like we have here, you can use any kind of bag to bring the groceries back. If you want to set your timer for 2 minutes, or if you want to go for like 5 minutes, you can do that as well. Alright? Hope you guys had fun, and we'll get the older grades, grade 3 through 5, in just a minute. Alright? Thanks. Well, that wraps up our remote field day. Okay, we hope you had a great time doing the stations. We had fun recording the stations for you. All the descriptions and videos of how to do the stations will be posted on Facebook, and however your teachers can post them so you can try and do them at home. Whatever you have at home, if you don't have all the equipment that we have here at school, I know it would have been more fun to have everybody in the whole school outside together using our inflatable obstacle course, getting snow cones, using the dunk tank, but we just weren't able to do that this year. I'll say hopefully everything will get back to normal next year. And for all of our 5th graders moving on, know here at Garrisonville, Miss White, Miss Odom, all the teachers here, Mr. Haynes, myself, we will miss you next year. We hope you come back and visit. And remember, Gators all day, every day. Have a Gatorific day, and once a Gator, always a Gator. Thanks for stopping by. Go ahead and stop it, Jane.